3. O those of flesh who are of yourselves nothing, why do you so quickly exalt yourselves, living in the flesh and having no eye unto the glory of the Lord? Do you not tremble at nor fear Har Elohim who sees you from above? El Elyon does know, for the Lord sees all, and his angels are witnesses of all things. The adversary does ask mankind, who is he who nourishes all? Yet the Creator has planted his breath in all and sent his sweet Spirit to guide all of the human race. And by the voice that spoke unto our father, Abraham, and our mother, Sarah, we do know that there is one who is sovereign over Har Elohim, choice in his power, with no beginning of days nor end of years. The Lord is almighty and invisible, all-seeing being all himself. Blessed be the Lord, who executes deeds of righteousness, crowning his Kadishim with his love, and his kindness, and his mercy. My soul does cry out to praise your name, to sing praises to El Elyon for your loving deeds, to proclaim your faithfulness unto Israel and unto Judah. And I say, there is no end to my praise of you, Lord. I was near death for my sins, and they did sell me off captive, but you did save me, O Lord, according to your great mercy. And I have loved your name, O Lord, and in you have I found my strength and my protection. When I remember your might, my heart is brave, and upon your mercies I do lean. You have forgiven my sins, O Lord, and purified me from my iniquities. Instill in me a spirit of faith and knowledge, for I am not ashamed, though I stand in the midst of those that would see my destruction. Do not allow the adversary nor the unclean spirits control over me. Let not pain and evil desires conquer my bones. O Lord, you are my praise. I shall sing and praise you all day long. My desire is ever that my brothers and my sisters of Judah would rejoice with me. Yet Elohim Shaddai is beheld by none in the flesh, for what flesh can see visibly the true Elohim that reigns from the heavens? Worship the Lord who exists from age to age, giving to all mankind the light through Israel, the seed of Jacob, and Isaac, and Abraham. Let those who seek evil's counsel have their reward for forsaking Elolam, and even by giving their offerings unto foreign Elohim. These have made your sacrifices to the vanities of men and made yourselves abomination before the Lord. In insolence you have walked, and I, Neum, the oracle, have seen you. In madness and folly you walked. And I, the oracle, have seen you forsaking the straight path. You have turned aside and are wandering through the thorns. Stop your vanities of the flesh, roaming in darkness. Leave the darkness of night and take hold of the light that is the Lord. Behold, our Elohim does speak unto us plainly, his words shall not be for nothing. Come, all you pursuers of the darkness and vile secret. Come here and behold. A light even more glorious than that of the sun, the Lord shines even more brightly. Therefore, come forth. Even as our mother, Eve, did seek to taste of the wisdom, in your hearts she did plant the seed that you might have the knowledge of this great light. And I, the oracle, shall show you but a sliver of this light, to tell you of the beginning unto the end, even from the first generation of Adam, even down to the very last day. This I shall prophesy, what has been, what is now, and what shall yet befall Israel and the world through the seed of Adam and Eve. The voice did call upon me to give you truth, to know how this earth came into being, and to make known unto you that you shall not forget the love of the Creator for this, his creation. The Lord is El Elyon, the true King who did bring all things into existence, saying, Let it be, and it was so. For the Lord did establish all things, even this earth you stand upon, plucking it up and placing it. And so it is that there is Elohim then who does send the rain and the winds and the storms, and the earthquakes. The Lord is the Lord of heaven, King over the earth, and one with all things. Though the Elohim may have seed, and these be immortal, then we be the seed of the Lord. Therefore, by the Lord death has no sting. But the Elohim of man are born and do die, for having no power they have nowhere to stand among Har Elohim. And these gods of man, they do fall before Har Elohim, they are nothing before El Elyon. The Lord did not create them, they are but the shadows of man. And Har Elohim is one, and the Lord is the most exalted of Har Elohim, for all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made which was made. Yea, in the Lord is the reward, and the reward is life, and the life is the light of mankind. Again, it is the Lord that brought into being the countless multitudes that live in the deep, and all the beasts and the creeping things and all living things on the earth, and all that spread their wings to inhabit the skies. And it is the Lord that did breathe the breath of life into Adam, and that did appoint Adam to care for this, his creation. And all things that can be understood, and all things that cannot be understood, these are the creation of the Lord. And who of mortal flesh can know all these things? I tell you, none knows them save the Lord, who from the beginning has made them. Dwelling in the heavens, the Lord did place before Adam a much greater reward of good, but for the evil and the unjust, they do bring upon themselves war and pestilence and their woes. You, Adam, why do you exalt yourselves in vain only to be rooted out by the oracle of the Lord? Be ashamed of making idols, do not in your madness take away your children, only evil Elohim desire the bones of the fruits of your loins in the smokes of their fires. Even as the wife of treachery that should sell her children unto foreign nations as slaves have you become, and how else should the good husband deal with such as this?